Hello and welcome to One Word Show, the only show I dream about at night. I'm Jason, I am your host, and we have a special guest here on the show. All our guests are special, but don't tell him that. It is Dalton, I'm going to mess this up, I know him, Ibawaka?
There you go. You go.
Even a blind squirrel finds a net sometimes, guys.
Yeah, that's true.
Welcome to the show, Dalton. Now, have you been on the show before?
Oh, yes.
This
is actually going to be my third appearance as a guest. I've also been a host.
No pressure there, guys. Also a host. So that way, at least if I get nervous, you can just take over.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see what happens?
We'll see.
Perfect.
We'll
so
see
you know how the show works then?
Yeah, you get two randomly generated words. I pick one, and then we kind of go off on our tangent about them.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
It sounds like I call that life. Most people call it a show. I don't know. We got our words in, though. Let me see what we got. Let's see what we're playing with. This is so much more fun when I have no idea at all. All right, so our words are carpenter and watch.
Both kind of all over the place. One deals with wood, and one's more technology-based.
Unless it's a wood watch.
It'd still be technology.
Sure, but it'd be more.
But it's made out of wood.
Maybe a carpenter made it.
But that would be impressive.
Yeah. Be kind of heavy.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on if you used a light wood, it'd be a little bit different, right?
Yeah, probably.
No.
But then again, how would you get everything to work? Because the parts would be so small.
FM. Frickin' magic. Yeah, that's how they work most of the time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Let's go with the watch.
All right, we're going to go with watch?
We're going to go with the
Since
watch.
we kind of freestyled about that already a little bit.
We kind of freestyled about both, but more on the watch side.
That's his opinion. No. So let's talk about Carpenter then for a second. Why didn't you choose Carpenter?
Yeah, it seemed a little too, sandy and sawdusty.
Too sandy and sawdusty.
Yeah.
That's why you didn't pick Carpenter.
Yeah.
I have no idea, guys. No idea. So Sandy and Woody, I would say that most carpenters would probably tell you that there's a lot more to it than just sand or wood that you could have really delved into.
That's true. That's true.
Were you assaulted by a carpenter once, maybe?
Not to my knowledge.
Like walking through a yard, get hit with a fence post. Oh, what happened? Stay off of my lawn.
Not to my knowledge, unless the carpenter's making fun of me right now.
No, I have never been a carpenter.
No.
Although I have played with wood. Anyway, I don't even know what that means. My mouth. If you guys are surprised by anything that happens on the show, just be aware that we're probably also surprised, okay? All right, so you've never been assaulted by a carpenter. Have you ever worked with wood before?
Yes, I have taken tech ed back in middle school. Had some fun times there.
Yeah? What'd you make in the class?
Made bridges, how to little containers to protect an egg, basic tech ed stuff.
So when you talk about the container that makes the egg, did you guys get to drop it from the?
Yeah, you got to drop it
50 feet, or how high did you drop it from?
I believe it was from. Can't remember where it was from. Might have just been
high enough to break an egg.
Yeah, just high enough to break an egg.
So how did your egg fare in the droppage?
Yes.
It survived?
No.
Oh, that was okay. Dalton, let's stop for just a second here. Yes, it's usually a favorable direction. So you kind of threw me for a loop a little bit.
But with me, you never know.
Okay, all right.
So always be on guard.
Okay, and now I know. I feel better prepared. So yes, it failed. Okay.
Yes.
What do you think went wrong? Construction, too high.
Probably didn't have the right protection inside of it to keep the egg safe, so it wasn't moving around too much when the impact happened. But it could have just been just bad
too much
luck.
wood, not enough protection.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. That makes complete sense. I did a similar thing with the egg. I remember in Boy Scouts we did the same thing. I didn't have the tech class, but we just basically wrapped ours in a bunch of toilet paper and threw it, and I don't think any of them ever survived. So
didn't use enough TP.
Yeah, I know, right? That's usually what happens when you don't use enough TP. Problems everywhere. So let's go with the other word then.
Yes.
Watch. Did you like it because you have a watch? And that's something. Your watch looks a little bit fancier than mine.
Just
more buttons on there. Do you have a watch fetish? Because I know I have a bit of a watch fetish. I have several types of watches at home.
I've had 4 watches ever in my life. So.
Okay, Then why did you pick watch? It seems like a.
It's
for
just
only
something
having 4
about
watches.
time. Just time that just drew me to it.
Something about time drew you to the watch. So
Yeah.
what is it about? Like, there's not enough time. You have too much time.
You can always keep track of time.
You can't ever get it back though.
It's true.
So when you talk about keeping track of time, what are you keeping track of it for?
You know, like
doing
how
anything
long have I
else?
been at work? You know, when can I eat next? Even though that's always all the time. When's the football game? You know, things like that.
Okay, all right, that's fair. I know for me with time, I never seem to have enough of it.
Nobody does.
Ever, and then keeping track of it just doesn't count. I rely on my stomach more than a watch for food. If it growls, I know it's time to put something in my mouth to go down there and take care of him, so he shuts up for more than 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
As far as work goes, I mean, if you're having fun at work, you shouldn't have to see what time it is, right?
Unless you're working at a restaurant.
Well, now that's an interesting twist, isn't it?
Yes.
Let's go a little bit farther into this. Do you know I own a restaurant, Dalton?
I did not.
That's why it's an interesting twist. Now let's see where this
Tables
goes.
have turned.
Oh, what? Hold on. Let me get my restaurant face ready. So, what is it about a restaurant that makes it not fun that makes time drag? Is that what you're going with?
I always enjoy working where I work, but sometimes on slow days or even like if it's stupid hectic and you just want the day to be over type deal. You ever have those days where you're like gone, you don't even know what you're doing anymore, and you're just like, when is this going to be over so I can come back to type deals? That's where I'm kind of getting with it. Because
Okay.
like when it's a nice, good day, you're fine. It's like, oh, it's time to leave. All right, I guess I'll leave.
All right. Well, what's a good day in a restaurant then?
It's kind of hard
Since
to
we brought it
say.
up, I'm not going to let it go just yet. You're not getting off that easy, Dalton.
Oh, no problem. It's kind of hard to say. But I'd probably have to say, at least for me, probably during the summertime out on our canopy where I work at least. And it's just nice day out, slight little breeze, kind of keep the area cool, and just a lot of great people coming in and enjoying the food and the beer.
And that's when the time is good for you.
That's when it's
because
good.
You've got the perfect
It's like the
atmosphere.
perfect
you got
atmosphere.
the people sitting on the patio, so they're chill because they don't have anywhere else they want to be. They just want to
Exactly.
drink some beers or margaritas or shots or whatever they're doing and have a good time.
Yep.
So then what makes it not fun?
Let's see here.
Because I have a laundry list of things that makes a restaurant not fun, but this is about you, not so much about me.
We'll keep it with the outside.
Okay.
When it's windy to no end,
Okay.
there's going to be a storm coming in, and you still have people who want to go outside, knowing the storm's coming. They're like, oh, we'll be fine. And they're going to sit out there until that storm happens. Your tables are made of plastic, so if the gust is good enough, they're going.
So now you have tossed salad in a whole new meaning.
Exactly.
Awesome.
And you still have glass for like pints
sure.
for beer and so forth. So you can have broken glass. You have glass bottles for ketchup, so then you have to clean up the ketchup if the bottle hits the ground and breaks. Same thing with the mustard. And then everyone's needy. You need, like, one table needs something, and as soon as you get over there, somebody else is already trying to flag you down, and then try to get to them, and like 3 more people need you, and kind of pulled in every single direction. And then you're just trying to get the day over with and just trying to be like, we're done, we're closed, and
Through.
through.
Just completely through.
Just through.
Now, do you feel like maybe, because I understand where you're coming from, with a perfect breeze outside, a beautiful day, those are great because they're fast. You have fun with your customers, clients,
Exactly.
whatever you call them when they come in, your guests. But then when you have basically the Wizard of Oz about to happen, you got stuff going everywhere, and glass thrown, are you missing a good opportunity to set up your phone, like video record at the very least, so that when all this melee is happening,
see.
you have something to potentially put on YouTube later?
Where I work, I could get fired for being on my phone. So I can't do that. So I don't even keep my phone on me. So I keep it in my bag that's in the cupboard, off to the side, so I don't have to worry about messing around with my phone. Because I don't want to lose my job.
So you're a server unicorn, because I think you might be the only server on the planet that doesn't carry their phone with them. from most restaurants you see. They're good. They're taking care of you. And then I have to go to the bathroom. You've been in the bathroom 15 times in the last 20 minutes. Get off of Facebook or wherever you're at.
Well, let's just say don't have too many friends.
Oh, okay. Well, we're very similar that way then, so that makes that a lot easier. That's why I don't use my phone either. If it rings, it's probably just somebody I don't want to talk to anyway.
Yeah, or it's some score update, for football or something like that for me.
Which also, I don't know about your phone, but most phones now are smart. Or at least they tell me they're smart. I don't feel very smart when I'm using mine. But they have time on them. So do you feel like maybe with
like a digital watch?
Yeah, kind of. Do you think regular watches are becoming obsolete because of what we have with phones and stuff? They're more of a, hey, look what I have, or hey, look, it's a Fitbit. It helps me keep fit a bit. All right, great.
Yeah, probably. You have your rappers talking about how they have all this ice on their wrists and talking about their blinged out watches, and then you have the fit nuts with the Fitbits and John like, yeah, I just ran about 3 miles. I have like over 100,000 steps in. It's going pretty solid for today.
I'm good with like 3 steps, not 3,000, just 3
no.
3 steps. I'm good. 1 step to the refrigerator, 1 step to the table, and then we're solid.
That's only 2.
The other step, well, I don't do math this early, so we'll talk about that on another day. Well, any other thing that you want to leave us with on watches, Dustin?
Dustin,
Dustin along Dalton. I don't know my own name, so let's work with it, okay? Just work with whatever the name I call you. Didn't you read the contract ahead of time? Come on, Dalton.
You see, I'm still underneath the old contracts.
Oh, where we have to have your name right?
You have to have the name
completely
correct.
my fault. Next time I will probably still get it wrong.
Just blame Jacob. He drew that one up.
Okay, no problem.
So you already knew it was set up to fail.
Yeah, there we go. Awesome. So leave us with something profound. I'm going to put a little bit of extra pressure on you. Profound about watches. Drop some knowledge. Drop something so the guests at home go, oh, I need a nap. It's time for one. I've been watching this episode
It's
too
always
long.
time for a nap. Except for the fact that I can never really take naps, but that's besides the point.
Perfect. It's always time for a nap, but we never have time to take one. Thanks for coming on the show, Dalton. Sorry I called you Dustin.
Yeah,
I might call you other stuff, but I'll never call you late for dinner.
Hey.
If you like the show, please subscribe. Hit the little bell button for notifications. Come to onewordshow.com for other episodes. You can follow us on Facebook as well. If you have any questions about the show or want to know more about what we do here, shoot us some messages. We'll respond in a timely manner, 3 to 6 weeks. Oh, wait, no, that's the mail. Never mind. And if you didn't like the show, well, we can't all be awesome. So until next time, we'll see ya.